to the Dutchman. Its shots are still raining towards you. Now you're dead on with the thing, and you're heading straight towards it and closing in. Theo, what's the plan?
Numbskulls. Now we can't broadside it.
Well, there's no turbo anchors.
Well, I don't know much about ships, but I know one thing. Last time I was in a big ship problem, the jet anchor saved us. So I'm gonna go and prepare a new jet anchor.
All right. Theo is planning the 2-turn jet anchor strategy.
I mean, to be fair, if it does, stop us pretty quickly, it might. Well, it ought to change the ship's momentum to turn the flank so we can shoot at the thing, which I think is better.
Give me an Arcana check to begin planning your jet anchor.
Oh, right. So just
jet anchor. I mean, you can justify anything else if you'd like. If you prefer like thievery or whatever, but Arcana seems like probably what an artificer would be doing.
I was just double checking what my Arcana was. I took an edit before level 7, so just always checking that. Anyway,
it's quite all right. Yeah, sweet. So you begin to etch runes into the anchor. Some of the crew are like, "What are you doing?" But they just assume you know what you're doing. You've been hired on here for a reason. As you
when they ask, I just yell, "Jet anchor!"
This does nothing to improve their worry. Willow.
Now, before I take my turn, I have a very important question. Did one of the shots hit the ship and cause someone to fly off overboard and give a Wilhelm scream as they're doing it?
Not currently.
I think I feel a little upset about the lack of Wilhelm.
One of the shots has bolt clean has like hit straight into someone, but they are just flat out dead.
Okay.
Turns out when you get hit by a cannon, you're not going anywhere. You're
you get by a cannonball, you're not alive.
Well, what I'm going to do is the ship has pretty much started to turn to the point where we're heading in more or less towards them. Correct?
Yes. It looks like you're gonna.
So I would like to whistle up the spirits of the wind into a frenzy and get them to summon up a gale to throw us right towards this ship.
Excellent. Sounds like a great plan. Sounds like you're rolling nature.
That is exactly what I'm rolling.
Cool. That's it.
I do have a +2 to that, but unfortunately it doesn't mean the 19.
That does not meet DC. Okay, so you attempt to conjure this wind behind you, and it begins to gust you forwards. But as you do, as you're being pulled towards it, a mighty cannonball just sails, and you see it coming directly towards you. You step out of the way, but it blasts into the woodwork to the side of you and scatters you in this pile of spray. Give me a saving throw.
Okay. Do I have resilient focus? No, I don't know on this character. Yes.
Nice. Okay. You lose 2 healing surges, but you don't get thrown overboard. And indeed, you catch a crew member next to you that looked as though he might be about to head into the drink, as you salvage him from what could have been a potentially very dangerous fate. You have got a bunch of stone and pieces of woodwork kind of stuck into you a little bit. I mean, you're made of wood anyway, but you're not meant to be in exactly those places, and it's noticeably uncomfortable. But other than the 2 healing surges, you get away safely. Corvin.
Horan kind of sees what Theo is doing with this anchor, and he's going to try to assist them by putting on this new. He's going to rub this new alchemical solution over the anchor to help it speed through the water.
Okay.
To reduce the resistance between the water and the anchor.
So as we reach the second anchor check, what is the plan with this anchor? Are you going to skewer it into the enemy ship and haul them towards you, or are you going to try and drop it to the bottom of the sea, or what's the I mean, despite being Warforged, catching a cannonball sounds like a pretty bad idea, right? Being tough doesn't prevent you from taking huge amounts of damage from getting hit by, these chest-sized balls.
Lies. If you can jump
what was the plan, Corvin, with the jet anchor? You and Theo, what are you going to do with it once you've made
It's
one?
Theodore is the anchor, so I'm just helping him with it.
The
I'm
general
just-
plan had been to throw it to the bottom of the sea and stop the ship's momentum in such a way that it would turn and present its broadside. Although, to be fair, if the other ship were beside us at the point of the jet anchor being ready, I wouldn't be opposed to jetting the jet anchor into the side of the ship.
Okay.
I
sounds
thought,
good.
I
love
thought we
the
do
idea.
that.
Yeah, I know, right?
We can have the anchor skip across the water into the ship.
I
Let's
love
do
that.
gangbusters.
Fire jet anchor.
Quick, load it into the cannon. No, I've got I've got a better idea. Put the cannon on the jet anchor and fire the cannon.
Fire the cannon on the jet anchor.
Fire both of them,
I think you're stretching believability a bit.
as opposed to a jet anchor.
The jet anchor, actually, I could buy this, but I can't just haberdash and think random objects together. It doesn't make it work.
Gunpowder solves everything.
Well, how about you just fire it? Skip. If you think about attaching a device that has a rocket propulsion on it.
Okay, I'm back. Corvin, what do you want to roll for?
I was hoping with Arcana.
Sure. Sounds fun to me.
I'm just gonna trust you. Don't know what he's doing.
A dangerous assumption, but go ahead.
By dangerous,
Ooh.
by dangerous, you mean amazing, correct?
Yeah, definitely. The two things are identical. So you continue to improve. What are you doing to the anchor? You're greasing it up, right? Is that your plan?
Yeah, it's an alchemical solution that kind of repels water, so it has less resistance when moving
Cool.
through
Sounds
it
like
or
a
on
good plan.
top of it.
You've greased up the anchor. So you now the ships are closing in on each other at quite a rapid pace. You think you're beginning to pull alongside the enemy ship. There's probably 100 meters or so between the two ships, and their cannons are starting to come out of range now. Kasich, what's your plan? As you now see a number of the crew of the enemy ship peering over the side, armed with crossbows.
That was my first question. Is can I gauge a number of the enemy crew?
Yes, there are about 30 or so enemy crewmen on top of the ship. You
And
have
are they all on one side, eager to board, or are they just dotted about everywhere?
some of them look to be attending to the ship itself, and some of them look as if they've got crossbows out ready to fire on you, and some others look more ready for boarding actions. And important to note that the crewmen are in fact similar to the crewmen from the Dutchman. They are part fish, part human. Have a number of
Oh god,
lizard and fish-like creatures.
Disgusting.
oh god, they're deep ones.
They look fully amphibious and are
Okay.
well suited for naval-based combat.
Calamari, anyone?
It's Sam on fire.
Guys, they're deep ones.
Sushi.
Someone
deep
can
ones.
make some sort of identification check if that's what they want to do.
So, 100 meters is how far?
3 times that in feet, so 300 feet.
Yeah, I got. They're not going to go anywhere near me yet. I think I need to descend from the crow's nest and prepare to join my party for a anti-boarding team.
Sounds like a good plan. Are you gonna climb down or like superhero jump or like what's your plan here?
I'm a Warforged. I'm not fucking Superman. I'll take my time,
Okay, cool.
but I'm going to climb down in such a way that the mast is between me and the enemy ship.
Okay. You're gonna safely clamber down. I think you can probably do that reasonably safely without having to make a skill check. So, what do you want to do when you're at the ground, when you're at the floor on the deck of the ship?
Just give the guys a heads up. There's not much I can do at the moment. 30 enemy at least. Prepare to board.
Okay.
There's not much more I'm going to do at this point. So trying to position myself away from any rogue crossbows or cannonballs, really.
Sure. Royvid.
Robert rose up to the front of the ship, and as he passes everyone, he pats him on the back. Good work! Let's get them all while they're afraid. And he starts singing a chanson, and he chants. So it's going to be like intimidation. He says, join or die, don't tread a knee. Fight, 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 where do we come?
Oh god, my
And he
ears.
constantly saying that over until everyone's like joining. So here's his intimidation.
Sure. I have intimidation for your sort of
I was like,
battle
oh god.
hacker style thing.
I was like, oh god, my ears.
I mean, we know what's happening if you fail.
I mean,
right?
I mean that's why it's an
everyone's just like-
intimidate. He's scaring them away from him with that singing.
Nice. Okay, so you gather a number of the guards around you who have got like bows and crossbows and various ranged weapons, and are preparing to exchange fire with the enemy ship. And you give them an inspirational battle song. They're all humming along to, all singing along to, and you
A
have quite
shanty.
quite the sea shanty as you close in with the ship. As the final set of cannonballs from the Dutchman's front guns fire across the ship, but you're all staunchly prepared, and no one gets taken out by them. And you're now within range of exchanging fire, and you get to start to hear the twang of crossbows and the thud of people being hit in the clean in the chest and various other limbs with crossbow bolts and arrows. And battle is joined. Nazar, what's your plan?
Captain doesn't need to help with steering, I think.
No, he's good now.
Yeah, he's good. Crew is good. They are not panicking. For a moment, he's thinking that he might as well take one of the ropes and just like take a jump and like swing his way on the other ship, but he's not suicidal. So the only thing I can think of is to join the rest of my.
It sounds
party.
like preparing to do that might be a cool idea. I will let you like get ready to do that whenever battle, whether you get close enough to swing across, if that's what you want to do.
I mean, to be fair, the rest of the party is preparing on the ship, so if I swing to the other side, I will be like alone behind the enemy lines, and they could use me in the front line fighting. So I'm just like go to the rest, regroup with the rest of the party, and prepare myself for combat.
Okay.
And be very careful about like incoming fire, like shouting like hit the deck and like look out and all of that stuff.
Certainly. So, do you want to give me like perception to dodge incoming fire, or some way of...
I might as well fail, so no problem.
Seems like a...
I can fail something.
You
Perception
don't want to get
plus
ready to
3. Yeah.
do the heroic swing across. Sad times. Now then.
Oh.
So, you see a particularly nasty looking crew member with what you think is definitely larger than any crossbow anyone should be able to wield, almost like a handheld ballista, turns it towards the boat, and you call out to one of the guards and like drop him to the deck as this enormous this enormous bolt just sails over his head and thuds into the mast behind him as this like fist-sized bolt. And he wipes himself down, thanks you, and returns fire with a keen-eyed bow shot, skewering the guy in the eye. Theodore.
Nice.
So I understand the rough positioning. Have we actually effectively drawn up near, well, more or less
You're
alongside
pretty
this
close
thing?
now. You're probably down to let's do some maths here, like 100 feet or so, maybe less than that.
Well, I think while my initial knee-jerk reaction was to try and effectively stop the ship, since we're sufficiently close, it doesn't seem like that'd be of any benefit anymore. What with the everyone else working to move the thing as far close as we can. Therefore, I think I will decide that perhaps this jet anchor could be put to better use than being thrown into the water. So, cackling maniacally, I see if I can line it up on the edge of the boat to take aim at the oncoming ship.
Sweet.
This is a lot more. This is a lot more fun than a crossbow.
Sure. Do you want to
Yeah,
give me a
it's-
magic weapon attack for firing your jet anchor?
Roll magic weapon, shall I?
I think so. I think this seems appropriate. It's definitely a magic weapon.
Yeah,
But there's
you
no
can say
one-
that.
Shift in one
Too
go.
bad-
Nice. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. So you see Theodore like setting up at the front of this ship, maybe using the bust of this elven warrior as an aiming post for his anchor, with a couple of other crewmen holding it up and positioning it correctly. And he just fire off this anchor that sort of spirals in midair, smashes into the front of the Dutchman, and like smashes clean through it to the other side. And the rope pulls tight. And you've got a way of hauling the ships together, and you've caused a clatter of damage to the enemy ship, taking out the forward guns.
Take that.
Willow,
Okay,
the
so
ships are now incredibly close, maybe 50 feet.
okay then.
Too.
Um,
And there's a rope between them.
I think what I'll do since we're close enough that we're actually going to be to the boarding part soon. If I could, what I would like to do is wait until they're looking like they're going to start the boarding, and then calling on the divine energy within me. I would like to send out a bright flash of light across the whole area to blind them as they're leaping towards us.
Nice.
Oh, you had a similar idea that I was thinking.
Divine flashback.
I just had something else in mind, but
Sounds
I
good
used
to
our
me.
time at this
A
time.
25.
Sweet. So this do you like warn anyone before you do this?
No, I want to do it on their side so that it doesn't really carry over to us.
It's like blinding flash of light.
You know,
Goes
it might
off.
make it might make it appear some people over here a little dazed, but not too much.
I will give the enemies a -2 to initiative in the coming combat for a blinding grenade that goes off above them. Corvin, the ships have brought up alongside each other, and these large hooked boarding ladders have slammed down from the other ship on board your own. What is your
Okay.
plan?
You just took my idea. It's not- so I have to rethink what I was gonna do. Is there any crewmen that are injured from those crossbolts?
Definitely, yes. There are a number of.
I will then make a rounds to do rudimentary first aid.
Nice.
A heal check then.
Go ahead and give me a heal check. Nice. So you managed to patch up a couple of the crew and a couple of the guards, indeed, that have been killed in this been injured in this exchange of fire. As you do so, you hear a mighty roar from the other side of the field, and you hear the unmistakable drone of what sounds to be a pipe organ play from the other ship. And as the boarding ramps clatter down, the enemy begin to engage you. Let's move you guys to another ship, and let's clear the initiative tracker.
Oh, you went there with that joke, didn't you?
And then please roll for initiative.
Giant enemy
There
crab.
There is in fact a giant enemy crab.
You went there.
Attack its
this
weak
entire
point for
session is
massive
like-
damage.
One enormous joke. You might well want to try and flip it
Those
over
are
and
the
attack
best.
its weak point.
I know. I was just saying. I didn't think you were going to do that.
Really, you think I'm above a bad joke?
It's not a
You
bad
haven't
joke.
played enough of my sessions.
It's not a bad joke.
I think I have a
It's
new
funny.
favorite DM.
I don't think it's
They both rolled
unfunny.
11. Well,
I don't think it's unfunny. I just didn't expect an obvious joke like that.
no,
Oh,
I'm not
a
above the
crab.
audience.
For some reason, a crab's on the man is on a ship.
6.
Wait, are you
Got
saying this boat has crabs? Is that what you're saying?
There is a Okay, Casey, you get to move before the giant enemy crab. Are you guys can position? I'll give you a box. You can position yourselves anywhere on the center of the ship.
I think I like being over here.
Yeah, that's
within
fine.
the box.
I'm like
You can run away if you like. That's fine.
I'm fine there. I just don't like those convenient burst size starting locations.
That's fine. To be fair, you could be anywhere on the ship if you'd like to be. I'm okay with that. But you guys specifically said you were like all gathering in one position. Casey, lead us off.
Okay, I'm going to start by applying the power of my Armor of Dark Majesty that allows me to curse any enemy I can see rather than the nearest. And
Cool.
Krabby's getting a curse.
Nice.
Okay, what color would you like to be?
Any color you like, I don't care.
I would put a color dot on your.
Could you
on your
just
trophy
lower
too.
the sound a little bit?
purple. Yes, this one's a lot louder than the other one. I didn't adjust the volumes correctly.
Then I
Thank
would
you.
put a purple dot on your character so that you know who's.
Yes, if you could purple dot yourself, that would be great.
Okay, then give me 2 seconds. There we go.
So, a brief description of the creatures you see while we're here. This is a giant crab. It's very heavily armored. It has one very large, heavy pincer that doesn't look like it could actually close properly, but looks like it would be incredibly painful as a blunt instrument. And then it has one smaller, but clearly much sharper pincer that looks like it would leave a pretty nasty wound if it cut you. In front of you, you see these Reaver. This and these is a Reaver. They're wielding these hand crossbows and what look like these serrated, rusted short swords. And these two are hookmasters. They're wielding halberds, and that very long, sort of long halberds that they could reach out and designed to sort of impale people and bind them. So, Casey, what's your plan? You have cursed a crab.
I have, and to begin with, I'm simply going to stick a Eldritch Blast at the dude.
Sure. The crab?
At the crab.
Okay.
I like this map.
22.
Yeah,
because-
solid hit. You deal.
Eldritch
Okay,
Blast, you mean?
14
Because Eldritch
damage.
Strike, huh?
Plus. Ooh.
You're right, it does say Eldritch Strike. But
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
pointed that out last time.
those are in fact different powers, quite noticeably
Yes.
different powers.
Although they're exactly the same in all but name and range.
Well, I mean, yeah, kind of. If you've got a bastard sword. Any other business, Casey? You have a move and a minor. Oh, maybe you don't have a minor. I don't know what the armor's.
That was a minor.
The curse was
Okay.
the minor.
You have a move action then.
So I do have a move. I assume here's the front. Towards the bottom is the front of the ship, so it's slightly higher elevation, so you get a better view.
Yes. Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. Okay, then
I
I
think one
will
of these ships is the
move.
wrong way around, actually, but oh well, we'll go there.
I'll
It's
move
too late to spin it around.
there to give me better view of the enemy ship and to
Sure.
escape any potential blast stuff.
Are you a full warlock?
I am a conlock. Yeah.
Okay. Can you put a set of boots on yourself to remind everyone you have Shadow Walk? Because otherwise we won't remember it.
Oh yeah, I've got shadow.
Shadow Walk, the one thing no one ever remembers.
I literally I
Like,
fail.
That's like
And
a very
I
big.
put these
boost to the-
boots on my character to remind me that it's actually a thing that I have.
Seriously, you're underestimating the value plus to basically all your defenses.
It's
Except against AoEs.
except when you're a conlock and you want to get hit by things.
I still wouldn't want.
Okay, giant enemy crab. The giant enemy crab is going to move over here. It's going to leap across the gap, landing
Crabs
here.
don't jump.
Well, this
He
one.
sidled over. How about that?
And then it's just going to thwack Corbin in the face because apparently he's there. Smack. Because it charged you, so it can only basic attack you. And that's the end of the crab's turn. Willow,
I actually have a good opportunity to use this power. All right, I am going to go. Let's see, how close do I need to get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I am going to come over to here, and I am going to use Radiant Cordon.
Sounds cool.
So, yeah, it's pretty cool. Unfortunately, last mission I didn't have a good opportunity to use it. So sorry. Let me rethink that on second thought. If I go down here, I can get the crab. I'd rather get the crab.
You can probably get them all. You can. Oh wait.
So yeah, I'm
you
going to
get
use
the
Radiant
crab and all.
Cordon there. What?
Yeah, you get the crab and all.
Yeah, I get all of them except for that one at the top. Although that does kind of put me in the line of effect there, or line of them attacking. Anyway, let me roll this thing. Radiant Cordon. So sorry, I should say top to bottom. Top to bottom. So first the Hookmaster, and
The first thing you
then-
notice before your attack hits home is that this smaller creature shifts forwards one as it's been targeted by an area attack. Carry on.
Ooh, okay. So yeah, that one's against the guy on top, and then the Hookmaster next to him is the next attack, and then the last little guy, and then the crab.
Those look like hits. Let's just get the last one. What's that against?
The
Fortitude.
21 is the crab against
Okay,
Fortitude.
you missed the crab, but you hit the other. Hang on, you might not hit this guy. No, you hit everyone else. You missed the crab.
Okay.
For 11 radiant damage, and -2 to attack rolls. Do 6, 11 radiant. -2 to attack rolls. Any other business?
As a minor, I'll activate my Hamadryad aspect for resist 5-4.
Cool.
Because one of them's probably going to attack me. At least one of them. So yeah, I'm done.
Nice. Roybeard, you're up.
Are there any defenders on over this side?
Are there
Next
any
thing.
defenders? Is the question being asked.
Yeah.
I can't answer that.
Yeah, we're defending.
Sounds like a no.
We're defended by the blind zone, right?
All right. So then he's gonna go into the square. And then he's just gonna wait there, and then he's gonna total defense. And he puts
Okay.
up his aura. No, actually, he's gonna go in there. Do I have to make a acrobatics or whatever?
Not to climb across the ladder, no. It's deliberately designed to.
Okay.
Oh come on! I put a cool zone, and you just walk right into it.
Well, the zone doesn't do anything harmful to it. It seems to be party.
He
friendly.
doesn't know your powers.
It just your power just says enemies, and
All right.
I'm pretty sure.
Right,
when
but
you
what I'm
get
saying
them-
is they can't leave the zone if there's someone standing in the zone. Anyway, never mind.
So he goes there, and then he's gonna minor emit his righteous radiance, and then defend our, and then strike out with breast strike.
Sure.
So he wildly swings at this. He's gonna grant combat advantage after.
Okay. Let's see that roll. That does not hit, unfortunately. The Hookmaster parries your attack.
Evil Hookmaster.
Theo, you don't have total defense, right? Because you attacked instead.
Yeah.
Theo, you're up.
Right. Let me see. I'm going to move here and take a pot shot at the Hookmaster by Roybeard with magic weapon.
Sure, sounds good to me. So your shot sails towards him, and he ducks under it before it hits home.
Oh dear.
He's had some experience market as well.
Yeah, with breath strike.
Are you like? Oh, you're a fighter cavalier hybrid.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go with what color are you?
Black.
That
Purple.
isn't helpful. We
Purple.
already have a purple.
Blue.
Blue. Blue's good. You're blue. Anything else, Theo? As your bolt sails wide.
Yeah, I think that's all I'm pulling this turn.
Okay, you have a move and a minor. Not gonna use them.
I've moved.
Cool. Huzzah! Take it away.
Okay, it's been some time since I played. So, can I do like wait, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 squares. So, as a move action, can I move here? As a minor action, do a dragon breath to get